we shut down a number of different intersections. This moment and this right here was organized by young black organizers in the city of Chicago.
I want y'all to come together. Come together. Come together.
Y'all can make some noise for that.
I want y'all to come
Those
together.
organizations include Fearless leader by the youth on the south side of Chicago, who just won a long fight to get a trauma center on the south side. That other group is called BYP100. Squad shit. It's a group I represent that have been out here daily. I don't give a shit about the cameras, man. That have been out here daily at the police headquarters because them motherfuckers wouldn't give justice to the family of Rakia Boyd. But just last night, the mayor and Gary McCarthy decided, after months, or actually after 3 years of Dante Servant being on the force, getting his money, $90,000 a year, on the west side of Chicago, living good, while Rakia Boyd laid in the ground. Rakia's family, organizations have been fighting for that fight, and last night, they decided to fire Dante Servant.
Turn up.
Yeah, that's a victory, because what that means is they were scared of this moment right here. They were afraid that if they didn't start to give the people what they wanted, the people would start to take it. Other organizations include Recharge Genocide, Asada's Daughters, BLM Chicago. But I need y'all to know that this shit was organized for and by black people. Do not fucking believe for 1 second the narrative that Spike Lee tells you. The narrative that police tell you in this city. The narrative that the mayor tells you. That we don't love ourselves in this city because we do. And because we love ourselves and we love our people and we love our children, on Monday, when the mayor requested a meeting with us, young black organizers in the city of Chicago, we gave him one of these. And we did that because we know this moment is only some political shit. You don't give a damn about black people because you closed our schools.
How many schools? Mental health.
You closed our mental health clinics. You closed and cut. We don't got no grocery stores. You tear down our projects. The Ickies, fucking Barry and Cabrini Green. My bad. Because you do not care about us time and time again, you've shown that. But when the city is ready to release a video of one of us being shot 16 times, now you give a shit. Because you're afraid of the power of the young people in this city and the people standing here right now. So make some fucking noise because we're here. And we have a couple different demands as organizations that are out here. Demands like firing Gary McCarthy, firing. Although we don't believe firing McCarthy gonna change and uproot this whole system. Yep, exactly. And that's why we don't fuck with him. Still part of the problem. And so I want you to check out these organizations. But tonight, we created this space for black rage to exist and to not be pacified. We didn't want no motherfuckers telling us to be calm and be peaceful in a moment that is not fucking peaceful. When you killing us every fucking day and kicking us out of our neighborhoods and divesting into our communities and then blaming us for the violence that you created. I grew up on the west side of Chicago. I grew up, it's true, I grew up poor, but I always knew I did not create the poverty that I grew up in. And so when we talk about these fucking people, these narratives, that when we come out here and fight for Laquan and Rakia and Mike Brown and Freddie Gray and Maya Hall and all people, black people that have been taken by police violence, they try to tell us, well, what about black on black crime? I'm here to tell y'all that black on black crime exists because poverty exists, because white supremacy exists, because restricted resources exist. And so we know that when we look at Laquan, we see Tyshawn, and they are one and the same, because they're affected and inflicted by the same system. And when we organize, we don't go to our community to say, condemn our people. We try to understand the situation that they're in. And I have the same love for Tyshawn as I do, unfortunately, the situation that brought him not here no more. So I have the same love for his killers. Now, a lot of people won't feel that way. And I don't agree with any action. But I grew up on the West Side. And I did some shit that my mama would not agree with. But I understood why that shit had to happen. And my blackness and who I was not summed up in the actions and the choices that I didn't really have and that were given to me. And so we have to have revolutionary mindsets when we're thinking about the people in this city. And we gotta have enough love for the people in this city that doesn't just go hire more police in a neighborhood that don't got schools and mental health clinics. And don't say hire more police to solve crimes that exist because of the system itself. So we don't fucking do that. We need enough love that says there's a lot of violence in our community. Why is it happening? Why the fuck do you think that shit exists? You know what I'm saying? Right now, there's a lot of different movements you can plug into, and I hope you do that, but we wanted to make sure, again, that we tired of motherfuckers telling us to be peaceful when this world is not peaceful. And we gonna continue to organize the way we organize. And I don't know if you heard, if anybody ever told you, man, what the fuck protesting gonna do? I'm about to tell you first, It bring awareness, but I'ma just brag a little bit on the city of Chicago. I'ma brag a little bit. In 20, I don't know who that is, but I love you anyway. That the city of Chicago, you ever heard of reparations? The city of Chicago is the first city to give people reparations. And that's not because of Rahm Emanuel. That's because people was organizing in this city for 20 years against John fucking Burge, who tortured black and brown people on the South Side for 20 years. That's what the fuck protesting can do.